is a help video for the Unit 7 Part 2 TGA. This is second semester Algebra 2. Number 1 says there are 25 students who started computer programming in elementary school and 25 students who started computer program in middle school. The first group has a mean final project grade of 95%, and the second group has a mean final project grade of 92%. The line plot shows the difference after 10 re-randomizations, and that's a really important keyword here. A lot of people are missing number 1 because they're not thinking about this problem as far as re-randomization. It says determine whether the difference in the means of the two groups is significant. So you're going to be saying, based on the rules of randomization and how that works, yes, you think the difference in the means is significant, or no, you think the difference in the means is not significant. So the first thing you have to answer is yes or no, and then you have to explain your answer. So I really don't want to get into too much detail. What I would say as far as a help for this problem is for you to go to section 7.06. Make sure you understand what the word re-randomization means. And make sure you look at some examples in that section. Look at some examples, then come back and answer yes. Yes, it is significant, or no, the data is not significant. So yes or no, and then you do have to explain. So don't just look at this data without refreshing your memory on what re-randomization is of the means. This is the section that had the placebo effect. It depends on what class you were in, what day we covered this. So if you're in regular Algebra 2, we covered this on March the 18th. If you're in Honors Algebra 2, we covered this on March the 19th. And this is spring 2024. So look up section 7.06 on that one. Number 2, my hint on number 2 is, let's just read the information quickly. It says the pet food company wants to know the number of pets owned by adults ages 21 to 70. The frequency table. So a lot of people are forgetting that this is a frequency table. Shows the data from a simple random sample of targeted populations. So this is total pets owned. So 1 pet is owned, 2 pets is owned, 2 pets are owned, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 7 pets. And this is the number of adults that own 1 pet, the number of adults that own 2 pets, and so forth. It says, what is the estimated mean of this entire population? And then it says, explain your answer and show your work. So remember, this is a frequency table. You're finding the mean of the entire table. And then you're going to explain how you did it, and you're going to show me a little bit of work. So to me, 2 is probably the easiest out of these 3 problems. Number 3 says the results of a survey show that the percent of adults in a certain town who want to change the name of the town is in the interval of 0.38 to 0.41. So you're going to take this interval. Remember, this is the min, always the smaller numbers to the left, and this is the max in the interval. And then A is asking you for the point estimate. So we studied point estimate. We looked at how to find the point estimate. So you'll use these 2 numbers to find the point estimate. That's how you do A. B is asking you to find the margin of error. We have 2 different formulas for margin of error. You'll have to decide which one you're going to use. I'll write them both down here. So one margin of error formula says plus or minus, max minus min divided by 2. Another formula says plus or minus, max minus min divided by 6 times 2. So you'll pick between one of those formulas, okay, based on how the question is asked. C says, do you think that the town is most likely to change its name? Which statistic influenced your answer the most? So you've really got enough data right here in the problem to figure out whether the town is going to vote in the change of its name or not. And then it says, which statistic would you use? and explain your answer. Okay, so these, you're going to pick between one of these two formulas to do B. And then the rest of those are explained. Hopefully this is helpful. Thanks.